welcome back. I am still here with Marzena, and we are going to continue her analysis of the Pro Smooth from Manhattan Dance Sport 2022. Our runners-up, and guess what? Second in every dance, New Jersey's finest, Travis and Jaimee. You obviously know this couple really, really well because you did compete against them, yes.
Yeah.
On a lot of occasions. What do they have to do?
See, like for me, they are probably the most experienced couple in this final. Mm-hmm. They are probably the only couple who has been dancing that long together. So, and I'm a true believer that when you look at the history of dancing, the couples who succeed the most and they had the most titles, they were obviously the ones that they stick together.
Yeah.
So, and being married, like me and Slavik, people say, how do you guys do it? You work together, you practice together, you travel together. It's a way of life. You either love it or you fall apart. So obviously, like us, we loved it. They are doing an amazing job, and they are dancing as well, theater arts, where they are brilliant. And I still heads down. I don't even know. She's almost as tall as Travis. How he makes her fly, heads down, because they are not like the couples that most of the time we see when the boys are so much taller and more buff than the ladies. So I honestly love their theater arts. It's, I think, one of my favorite things that I see.
And can I just say,
yes,
I'm so sorry to put in.
No worries.
I thought their theater arts performance at Manhattan was incredible.
Oh, yeah, it was outstanding.
Standing ovation. Like, it was like, wow, that was just. Yes. And as you say, how does Travis?
Yes.
So easily, you see some of these big guys with little partners,
and they like, shake.
And exactly. And he's just like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I think they practice this at home. I don't know. It's just joking.
I actually had a conversation about that, and I said, well, I think he's from Idaho.
Oh, I think so. Yes.
Yeah, and he said, well, like out there, they're all cowboys, and they fall off horses, and they've got 2 broken legs, and they still manage to walk home. Yeah. So he's just that's him. He just
So like they are just this beautiful couple that I honestly think there is something special about them. There is never a bad moment when you look at them. They're so well prepared for every competition. They're like every time you look at them, it's clean. But what it takes to move to the next, we need to get out from clean and make it a little bit more messy sometimes. So this is what I want to say, guys. It's like I was told one time too by our dear sponsor and friend Lena, Marzena, sometimes it's so perfect that becomes boring, and that wakes you up because you can be just perfect. And there is not such a thing as perfection, because one person will say this was great and another judge will say something is missing for them. So I think they always look for this balance moment when everything is where it's supposed to be. And I'm missing that fun factor and edge in their dancing and trust me, she should be the one that has the most edge, because she can do all this stuff up there when I would be screaming out loud and never could do it. And she's totally fine going up and down, doing splits and everything. And sometimes I think it's a little bit productive in a way. I kind of know what's going to happen, and that's not good. So if I were them, I would try to see how much more he can dance her to make it almost look like loss of balance before he puts her back to be balanced. And that would bring more depth, more dynamic, more speed changes. Because at this moment, everything is nice, but nice doesn't win. So that will be my biggest thing. Try to see, even if you fall, and you like whoever will talk to our coaches, I was the same. You try to be like a little, I don't want to say, but like a control freak, that even if he would fall, you are still good. Well, yeah, of course we want to be balanced, but we want to be a little bit more on that edge. Let me take a risk, because our life as a dancer is not very long. We have only certain amount of years that we can keep going, and then either we want to have kids or we just, our bodies are not allowing to dance to the fullest potential. So I don't know how much longer they're planning to dance, because obviously they started very young, and I don't really know how old are they, but because of their experience on that dance floor, it seems like they've been on that second position or third for a long time.
Yeah.
It's time to push it, and you have nothing to lose. Like, that would be my advice. There is really nothing to lose. You will be in this final. You probably will be in this top 3 unless something crazy happens and somebody else shows up out of nowhere that we don't know, that it's training right now. And you push yourself to that uncomfortable place to experience something new, experience something exciting, that you feel like you are going on a date with a new boyfriend and it's not the same. So that would be my biggest advice for those two from like overall. With the dresses, I'm not the biggest fan of Jaimee being up in the shoulders here, because she is almost as tall as Travis. It makes her look heavier on the top line, and she is this gorgeous dress, like when she does her theater arts and there is on a leotard and a little skirt, you can't tell this. But when it came to this little decorations, and she has had that for a while already, the black dress, the white dress, they had all these things sticking out. It's kind of interesting, but I don't think for her and Travis as a partnership, because then I see her always in her shoulders. Like when everything comes down, like she wants to come close, I see those things coming up, and it's for sure it's not her shoulders.
Yeah.
But it just creates illusion of that heaviness. So that's one thing. Travis, he has worked on his spine so much to make himself stronger, especially in his like close work. And you can see the improvement, but I still would like him to get that spine stronger so he can stand up to Jaimee more. And then I really, like, if I can give you advice that I've done with Sławek on the last 6 months of our career, Jaimee, dance your routine with closed eyes and allow Travis experience your weight to place you on a foot. Because sometimes, again, that being predictable, it's because we are so well rehearsed when the arm should go and with the shape and everything, that the sensitivity between them, it's gone. It is, like, I just feel like they're going through the motions. And I've watched this, like the Manhattan so many times, because I want to bring back the memory that I had when I was judging. And the more I watch it, the more I think it's like, even if he wouldn't be there, she would still perform the same. And I don't think this should be like this, because we feed off each other energy, we feed off each other weight connection. And I think that that's something that could put that risk factor on them to make it fresh, more exciting for them. And because they are so excited that it's different, it doesn't feel the same, it will be so much more exciting for all of us who are receiving their dancing. So that would be my advice. But guys, heads down. Like I always say, I said the same thing to Katusha. For everybody, me and Sławek, we've been dancing together for 25 years. So it's a long journey. And to keep that excitement, it's hard, because, we are like every day together, but we need to always push to be better. And I always tell to my couples and students, doesn't matter, like, remember that yesterday maximum, it's your new minimum tomorrow. And you yeah?
Yep, I like that one. Yep.
Because
I'll use that.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, that's good.
So, but when you use it, when you are kind of in that comfortable place, we stop improving. So we're not pushing, and we kind of are like on this ride that is like this, and there is no huge waves that they're taking, and we don't know when it's going to take us. So that would be my thing. So whatever you did yesterday, try to push yourself to be a better version, fuller, more dynamical, more light and shade, more speed changes next day. And then that's how I would tell USDC, that would be my extreme goal for those two, because I really think they deserve as well to get that title once at least, right? I know they were amateur champions, They are theatrical champions, but I truly believe they're just this one little thing that it's missing. But heads down to both of you for the journey, for pushing it all the time. Just make Marzena more excited. It doesn't take a lot.
How about an all sequin tuxedo?
Oh, I don't know about
In pink on Travis.
Yes, I think he's kind of a James Bond type of a dancer, you know, like when he walks on the floor. And I actually like Travis when he puts a bow tie very often. Yeah, he looks like James Bond very often on the floor. I just would like just that a little bit of that risk and being unexpected on the dance floor in a good way.
Well, once again, I can't add to that. These guys have been in that position for a long time, and they haven't.
I would say 10 years for sure, because I'm sure they were at least 2-3 years when we were competing in the final, probably 3. So I would say it's probably their 11th or 12th year in the final.
Yeah, and they still compete.
Yes.
Like, meaning they were second. They definitely should have been second. You know, it's like it's not as if the young ones have just totally.
Yes.
So, hats off to you guys.
Yes, with my water.
Keep saying this is water, all right?
Yeah, look, I'm still behaving and I'm sitting straight. It must be water. It's so warm in California.
It looks more like Polish buckets and things.
No.
Okay, but we are now going to find out who actually won this great competition. Okay, guys, don't go anywhere, because I'm going to be back with Marzena, who's going to continue her analysis of the pros move from Manhattan Dance Sport 2022.